И всем привет, вы снова на моем канале, а мы продолжаем проходить Бэтмена. Мы еще даже первый эпизод не закончили, поэтому будем продолжать. Единственное, что я для себя... Окей, башня Уэйна 7:29.
What an eventful evening. I've taken the liberty of preparing
Так, ну это мы все видели.
Thanks, Al.
Так вот, расскажу вам сейчас то, что мне надо разговаривать погромче, потому что меня музыка игры, то есть мы тогда ставили классическую, поставим классическую. Она меня, короче, перебивает и не слышно. И сейчас, мне кажется, что то же самое. Сейчас надо убавить звук немного.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are. Let's get to work.
Так. Настройки. Аудио. Громкость музыки. Офигеть, здесь просто все. Я думаю, по пятерочке хватит. Так. Еще графика есть, но это потом настрою. Здесь, как я понимаю, куда я тыкну, он туда пойдет, нет? Нет. Ага, окей. Угу. Что? Да. Все это очень хорошо, как ты развернулся. Неужели что? Здесь есть управление ВСД? Честно, я как бы не ожидал. Я думал, что такого не будет здесь. Так, женщина-кошка. Так, здесь что? Двуликий.
In the end, Harvey can make a single decision without consulting his lucky coin. He's an Arkham. Oswald Cobblepot. The Penguin. My oldest friend.
Мой старый друг, что?
Vicky Vale, a.k.a.
Лидер
Lady
Архема.
Arkham. Driven to madness.
Потерял.
Leader of the children of Arkham.
Ладно. Я думаю, читать это не так особо важно надо было.
Nothing dangerous at all so far. Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that. It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Your family, Alfred. We were.
Надо было... Бля. Надо было показать доктор.
It'll pass.
Ладно.
Working
Альфред это запомнит. У него же денег больше, чем я не знаю чего. Поэтому лучше, конечно, к врачу сходить. Ну ладно.
Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes, to have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Maury. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Duro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious?
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
I take everything back.
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
But that man's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean.
We have a common enemy in the Riddler. That puts us on the same side.
You really are a different Batman these days, aren't you? Silver linings in all things.
Well, you warned me about keeping my paranoia down to acceptable levels. Thought I'd give it a try.
Ну, здесь все, что было. Так. Ну, их мы все знаем. Кроме вот этой. Ладно. Что здесь можно еще поделать? А,
This little
все.
gift is all about.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt.
Отгадай мою
Riddler's
загадку.
MO hasn't changed in all these years.
Так. Что? Охренеть. Что это за пизда?
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
У меня есть глаз, но я не вижу, кто я. Наверное,
Justice. How it relates to Batman, maybe. Lady Justice is blindfolded to show she's impartial.
She has two eyes under the blindfold, though, not one.
So it's something
ты
else.
прав, но... Значит, ответ другой. Либо валет, либо глаз бури. По-любому.
Eye of a hurricane.
It fits the description in the riddle, but I'm not sure how it helps us. Even if there
Серьезно?
were hurricanes in Gotham, it's hard to imagine one helping us with the object in question. If that is indeed the key.
Ну... Игольное ушко. Честно, я даже не знаю, что это, поэтому балет.
He gave this to me at a casino. Card games. Maybe a jack. Specifically a one-eyed jack.
But he's on the card twice, showing both eyes. Besides, he can still see. So it's probably...
Боже, серьезно?
The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Look at these strange grooves.
Так. Найдите что-нибудь для диска. Так, у нас вот где классик вот это вот играет музыка, да? Где? Где мы ставили музыку? Мы просто где-то музычку ставили, нет? Ладно, ты не бегаешь? Пауза. Окей, так. Куда ты идешь? Зачем ты идешь в машину? Им невозможно управлять.
Lucius's latest model. Never ceases to impress.
Ну, ясно, это все ясно, понятно. О, боже, это, я думаю, осматривать не будем. Нам надо что-то для диска найти. Что для диска, неизвестно. Ну что? Окей, мы просто серьезно, где мы музыку ставили? Мы ставили где-то музыку. Слушать. Классик, джаз, все такое. Почему сейчас этого нет? Ай, ёб твою мать, серьезно, вот она. 100%.
Needle. A record needle.
Говорил. Это ожидаемо.
Batman means you got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
Разнес весь город, серьезно.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course.
Конечно.
Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms, something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany. I'll be at Wayne Tower.
Good hunting, Bruce.
Башня Уэйна 729.
Oh, excellent.
О,
Glad I caught you.
превосходно.
I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect. with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and they couldn't be more pleased with how our partnership with GCPD is going. Seems like you made the right call when you decided to take that contract over the Arkham remodel. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case? Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Oh, just some...
Давайте все-таки так скажем.
Accounting is doing an audit or something.
Well, you shouldn't have to be burdened with that. I can take them.
It's okay. I got it.
Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great.
Да, обязательно продолжим мы этот разговор вечером.
You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech. But
Bat-tech.
if you want me to stop,
No, the seat is all yours.
this is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Да, там вообще все иди, вообще просто. Оп, оп.
Would you look at that?
Предметы удалены из инвентаря.
And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
Опа-на.
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast.
Оп! Ать! Чуть не это.
Hi, Dad.
Huh, Tiffany?
Hey, Bruce.
Привет.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like
Бесшумный.
the Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything. So I made you some tech the government would be jealous of.
Well, I'm strange, but I'm
Я,
not
конечно,
into
старый.
projectiles being aimed at my head.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bruce. I didn't...
Так, в смысле, я не думал, что он...
Drone strike
Окей,
between friends,
ладно.
right?
Great first impression, huh? Keep it anyway. It's a pretty useful little gadget, if I say so myself. Huh. There's something different about you.
There is?
And I don't just mean what happened to your ear. I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
Well, please just don't say old.
Well, now that you mention it.
Hey, play nice. Bruce has had a rough year.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late, already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? It's just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
Something your dad has been working on. Lucius, care to explain?
Oh, it's nothing. Just an old piece of tech that found its way into my lab.
But what does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
Fine, if you think you can help, then be my guest.
Oh, I know I can help. I just gotta let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation.
No problem.
Oh, I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred. I heard he wasn't doing so well. That he was having some issues with his health?
He would love that.
I hope he isn't still angry with me and Luke about that incident with the china.
Well, you know Al. No one messes with his dinnerware.
Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
Boss.
All right then. Time to crack this puzzle. I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What we do. If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold? Into the mission? We're going to need help. If we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler. And we can trust her. She's family after all.
You know how dangerous our business is. I couldn't live with myself if something happened to Tiffany. I'm just gonna have to say no.
It's your secret to tell.
Yes, it is.
May I just say, burdens are lighter when carried by many.
Oh, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Mr. Wayne,
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Мы вас знаем.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office. Whenever you, get done here.
See you later, Lucius. Good chat.
Oh yeah, one of the best.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's behavioral analysis unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
I sure hope I'm not in any trouble.
Oh, everyone's in some amount of trouble. It's my job to find out just how much. This office, it really represents you.
Well, I like to think so.
Как же не вовремя.
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham. Yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that. What's that all about?
My father did a lot of damage to a lot of people. I'm just trying to make things right.
Thomas Wayne did cast a long, dark shadow. It must be difficult to get out from under it.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Well, I'm sorry, I think you were in the wrong place. You see, I don't really consort with criminals. Or international terrorists, for that matter.
Yeah.
Really? Because our sources say otherwise. A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You put yourself at risk when you helped bring in your friend Harvey Dent. He was a violent psychotic at the time, almost destroyed the city. Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would.
Они мне не
The
нравятся.
criminally insane. They seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I'm not sure I like where this conversation is going.
This probably isn't gonna help. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends. From the sound of it, you two were close.
Yeah, we were friendly. He showed me around Arkham.
Is that right? According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
John cut
Мужик, ты ко мне близко-то не
a man
подходи.
named Victor Zsasz.
Вообще.
Then you jumped into the fray. Several people were hurt.
I wasn't myself at the time, okay? I was...
Drugged by Lady Arkham. I know the story. John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact. Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
Sounds like something a crazy person would do.
Maybe you made an impression on him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so... Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
Every association you've made so far has been investigated by the authorities or covered by the press. I have nothing to hide.
All you do is hide. Hide behind the press, behind your money, your power. I think it's all an elaborate mask. You know more than
Завидую молча, ё.
Maybe you're afraid.
Как же они меня душат.
Maybe you don't trust us. Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father.
Да, давай, хочешь, чтобы я тебя здесь убил?
People think you are.
Get the hell out of my... That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
Ха, продолжишь ты ее. Сразу выгоню на. Возьми звонок.
What are you talking... What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us.
You just hold tight, Lucius. I'm coming down to help.
It's too late for that. Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius!
We really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
То.
Lucius!
Это все из-за этих уёб. Серьезно. Я могу так... Если бы я был там, это все эти уёбки просто, вот честно, их по-другому никак не назвать, просто, я не знаю.
The GCPD is opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Он же даже мне еще и не сказал, в чем дело. Отцу 3 детей. Давай-ка, наверное, больше никого не будем пикать. Я позабочусь.
You don't have to worry, Lucius. Tiffany, I'm gonna take care of your family. As if they were my own.
Just like Lucius took care of you. Lucius helped raise
Башня Уэйна 7:29.
It was family.
7:29,
Riddler's
7:29.
attack on the casino was one thing. But this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations. And tore a family apart in the process.
Don't worry, Al. I will find him and bring him to justice. He will spend the rest of his life behind bars.
I'm glad to see your sense of duty still reigns supreme. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose her father in such a violent way.
I should go talk to her.
Yes.
Нет, серьезно, сейчас все от меня здесь зависеть будет. Все, попей. Ладно.
Hey, Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
Your dad was like family to me. If there's anything, if I can do anything at all, please let me know.
Thanks, Bruce. I appreciate it. He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about. So much wisdom in that goofy head of his.
Зачем было
I know
промолчать?
it's no consolation, but the work your father was doing, it was important.
More important than family.
That's not what I meant.
Well, what did you mean?
Пошла в жопу, я пытаюсь тебе помочь, дура. Оплаканная она.
Tiffany,
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce.
Зачем ты смотрела?
There was hardly anything left. What were you guys working on that could have caused that?
Ты же меня винить не собралась, дура.
Please tell me. For my own sanity.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not.
Я думаю, что...
What do you mean? Why not?
Потому что...
The right time.
Вообще, капец она дура.
What are you mixed up in? Fine. Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing. I need to know.
I thought it was safe, Tiffany. I really did. I had no idea Lucius could get hurt. Please forgive me.
Forgive you? I hope you can forgive yourself.
Ну ложь тоже говорить как бы.
Got my father into, I will find out, and I will shout it to the world.
Серьезно, делаешь для людей как лучше, говоришь правду, а здесь это... Дура тупая. Я, конечно, понимаю, что да, это из-за меня, но... Пошла она в жопу. Что, Джокер?
You knew my father.
Well, no, but judging by all the...
Hey, how about giving Tiffany some space? Huh?
Bruce! Buddy! It's good to see you.
Come on, man. She's been through a lot.
You're absolutely right. Enjoy the rest of your day. Look, I know it's a closed casket, but I can see by the jeans, your friend was a looker, huh?
Why are you here, John?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion.
Больной что-то это какой-то. Ну, конечно, мы все же знаем, что это Джокер.
I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better.
You think this is funny? My friend is dead.
I got it wrong, didn't I?
Damn it! Hey, keep it down.
Gotta be quiet as church mice, right? It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn. Which ones not to cross.
How did you get out? Oh my God, did you escape?
Didn't have to. Dr. Leland signed the papers herself. She always had a soft spot for me.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Серьезно, такие люди, которые могут отпустить больного, не должны работать в таких помещениях.
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me. For settling the score with Zaz, and, you know, getting you out of Arkham. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word. I got into a lot of trouble for what we did, Bruce. You saw that place, saw those doctors.
Matthew tells us.
You see, I met some inspiring people out here, made some new friends, made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce, that special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you, of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold. Maybe you will meet them for me, won't you? Please? I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
Gosh, John, I don't know. My schedule's just so packed these days.
Please don't blow me off. Not after what we went through together.
Maybe try my secretary.
Disappointing. You know, I spoke so highly of you. I told them you...
Надо было согласиться, конечно, но с удовольствием я не хотел.
I don't know. Lash out.
Shh.
Успокой его.
We're here to mourn.
Whoa, easy, easy, John. Take a deep breath, okay? Calm down.
You're right, Bruce. Sorry, Bruce, that outburst, it's antisocial, I know. Dr. Leland says I have a hard time handling rejection.
По-моему, я его отверг, и сейчас он начнет
Think
делать
it's the
какую-то дичь.
stress. You see, I've got this enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself.
Загадочник, серьезно.
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, so I shouldn't be surprised. Not your usual crowd, though.
Я не понимаю, он знает, что я Бэтмен, он не знает, что я Бэтмен. Что вот мне отвечать?
I will tear him apart.
You don't know how glad that makes me, Bruce. You and me, we've got the same taste in people. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
Знаете, мы, наверное, с ним попробуем что-то вместе сделать, но доверять я ему не буду.
Not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
I'm your friend, John. You can trust me.
Trust is the mainstay of any healthy relationship. I want that for us, Bruce. I really do. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down. It'd be just like the old days.
Ну, давайте попробуем, давайте попробуем.
That's what friends are.
Конечно, по нему видно, что все очень плохо, но...
Mine later, like I asked. Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away.
Иди потихоньку.
Excuse me. Sorry. It's been so nice catching up, Bruce.
Что он взял, я не заметил.
There's trust between us.
Me too, John.
Be in touch.
Зря, наверное.
Until next time.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum.
Ой, все, пошла в жопу. Так.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
Отдел полиции Готэма, 12:05.
Enjoying the view.
Hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier. But when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do. Finally picks himself up, and what happens? Someone bombs his company.
Wayne has a talent for finding himself in the crosshairs.
You can say that again. You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in the East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no-man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least.
Так.
A
construction site at the center of 46th. Abandoned.
Harvey's boys demolished that area, chasing the children of Arkham. There's nothing but a crater there. Not really a place for Riddler to have a hideout.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased anonymously.
The only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Серьезно? Я попал.
Nice work, Batman. Hey, if this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
How so?
The way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. She'll stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man. It doesn't sit right with me. And I don't think she's good for Gotham.
As far as law enforcement goes, Jim, you are the best of it. I don't know many cops with as much heart as you.
I appreciate you saying that. Waller, she doesn't see that as a strength. I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case. Now that there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know. Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor. She's already got him breathing down my neck about what went down at the casino.
I don't want Waller involved. You and I can handle Riddler, just like it's always been.
Glad to see we're on the same page. I gotta watch out for her.
Все, больше влекать никого не буду. Просто никого.
I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority. I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll grab a car and meet you at Riddler's hideout. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
Башня Уэйна 7:29. Так.
No one's home.
Никого
I
нет.
kept Waller and her agency people out of the loop on this. It's just the two of us.
We can handle this without her.
Not exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn.
Так, опять геймплей небольшой. Как геймплей?
Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Thane, isn't he?
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
Зачем нам какая-то девка? Бэтмен вообще просто крут, он все знает. Ясненько.
It's stuck.
No way to open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
We go in.
After you.
Чё-то какая-то дичь здесь происходит.
Give me a good, honest crack house any day.
Ну нафиг.
Oh, God.
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Holy crap. He's one of Waller's.
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino.
Да, в казино. Любит пальцы отрезать. Так.
One of his pupils is fully dilated. The other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head.
The man bit his tongue clean through.
Must have suffered a shock or a sudden jolt. There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst. He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it. Me either.
One shoe is missing.
The sole of the other one's almost completely melted through. That's a hell of an invitation.
Riddler's playing games.
Bet he tried to play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong.
Серьезно?
Metal mesh lining the walls. Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
Faraday what?
An enclosure designed to block electromagnetic fields. No signals in or out.
Guess it explains why our phones aren't getting signals. Clever son of a bitch.
Prototype of the trap he used on Mori. The armor, extremely sturdy, ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. Well, he was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
This thing is built like an oven. You could be cooked alive in there.
The glass. It's polarized.
So it is.
Won't budge. Must be locked in place. Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
Masks. Each one missing a different facial feature.
The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection.
Так.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
There are blades inside.
And a lot of blood. Huh. We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
They're not gonna help me solve this.
Туда нельзя, да? Я думаю, связать со статуями. Так. Открытый сейф с ловушкой внутри. Острые лезвия, повсюду кровь. Ага. Ну, связать-то надо с челиком и с его пальцами, наверное, да? Да.
The agent must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers.
Так, допустим. Так, раскаленный пол. Это 100% его номер. Просто миллион. Или ботинок. Где ботинок? Нет, серьезно. А как так? Так, что-то я... Если с этим...
I need to look at this from a different angle.
Нет. Так а не с кем. Пол, и если только его ботинки, серьезно. На них ничего нет. Шкафчик и его пальцы уже использованы. Наверх, я так понимаю, нельзя. Ну и наверх и делать нечего. Что-то я без понятия.
I need to look at this from a different angle.
Что с окном можно связать? А, серьезно? Ну, сообщение на монитору. Но здесь ничего нету. Вот, исследовать. Исследовать, я понял. Всё.
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens.
Ну все, по-любому связываем его со стеклом, а дальше я без понятия. Дальше мы осматриваем ботинок.
The portal will be
И связываем... Я понял.
those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though. Hey, I got a hunch. Come here. No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
Сообщение. Так, прочесть сообщение торговца оружием, прочесть сообщение сотрудника. Наверное, сотрудника.
What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
He and his colleagues, they don't see eye to eye. Apparently, they don't like his beef with me.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky they'll kill each other.
Так, ну я думаю, написать мы ему, да, ничего не сможем. Так, ладно. А, что? Вот. Мобильные устройства.
They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here.
Ой-ой-ой, мне позвонили. Так,
Mori, he sold
вы
technology to
победили.
Riddler.
Talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Maury for a while now. She must have known.
Да, все, я просто гений этой игры. Понял ее, конечно, через 5 минут, но неважно. Сейчас исследуем ботинок.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
Так. И все, его сейчас можно будет совместить с той сеткой, решеткой на полу. Да!
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't. So he threw off his shoe.
Ну, все, что здесь еще? Больше-то ничего здесь нет. Так, ну вот теперь я и впрямь не знаю, что делать. Что? Может... Так, ладно, зайти я не могу. Я не прочитал, что надо было сделать. А, вот.
More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here. That's an agency issue pistol. Packs a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech.
Отличная техника. Естественно.
Take a look at this.
Huh. Well, that's the
Экшен.
same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you. The agency, they'll find...
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation? Screw you!
Кстати, всегда думал, что загадочник самый бесполезный. Оказывается, нет.
You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to know what order they happened in.
Так, стоп, что? Ага. Потом он, скорее всего, снял. Где?
Another dead end. I need to keep looking.
А это точно первая запись?
The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder
А,
box.
серьезно? Он, то есть, сам зашел. Окей. Так.
The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic.
Ну, это мы все поняли.
As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial. From where he lost a shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers. And there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst. The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out
before he could get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Maybe you'd like to go in and solve it yourself.
No, go ahead. I wouldn't want to steal your thunder.
Так, сейчас будет много действия. А, что, так. Я не успеваю читать, я не понимаю.
Almost make out a message. One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a face with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. It's still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
Так, ага.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn...
Серьезно, мне еще и самому идти. Окей, так, понял. Иди. Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй-яй. Хорош. Раньше так сделать не мог. Чуть не сдохли. А, все. Так. Открыл. Окей.
Damn. Oh, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe, it'll be worth all this pain.
Так вот. Думаю, на сегодня нам хватит. Мы много информации приняли. Мне там уже обзвонились, поэтому всем до скорых встреч. Всем пока.